So after a month-long wait, DJI have finally released some accessories for the Osmo Pocket. I've got the expansion kit here. We're going to check it out after this. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Keith, and on today's video we're going to be looking at the Osmo Pocket accessories. I finally got my hands on the expansion kit here. That includes the mount to mount it onto a tripod or a GoPro style mount, the wireless kit, the control wheel module, and they give you a 32 gig SD card. So we're going to unbox it now and check out the accessories. So cue the unboxing. Okay, so this is the Osmo Pocket expansion kit box that it comes in. I got a confession to make. I have already filmed this once, but the camera decided to switch itself to like 5 frames a second, so it didn't work very well. So if this looks like I've already unboxed this once, I kind of have. So sorry about that. Anyway, I'm going to unbox it again. And as I said, here's the Osmo Pocket expansion kit box. Packaging is pretty plain. Most DJI accessories always are. I think they are a bit uninspiring on their packaging when it comes to accessories. Their major products like the Pocket itself and the drones, that packaging is better, but this simple packaging. Anyway, we're going to open it up. And there we have our 3 main accessories that come with the expansion kit. We've got the wireless module here. We've got the GoPro style mount. And we have the control wheel, and inside here we have our 3 separate instruction manuals, because DJI love their instruction manuals. I have got boxes full of instruction manuals from DJI. So there we go, we've got the controller wheel one, the accessory mount, and the wireless module. We'll put those to a side, and with the expansion pack you also get a half decent 32 gig SD card that comes with it. I personally use a SanDisk Extreme 128 gig in my one, but it's quite good to have in the collection. It's a good spare just in case. So this is the wireless module. We'll start off with that first. It kind of bugs me that you need to use this in the first place, but it's pretty impressive. The first time I filmed this I was quite impressed with it, but we'll go through it again. So you plug the obviously into the bottom with the USB-C. The good thing about this is it's got USB-C power pass-through, so you can charge it even when the wireless module's on, which is pretty pucker. So you're using it on a tripod, or you're doing a long shoot and it's not going anywhere, you can have a little power plug plugged into it and keep it charged, which is pretty impressive. Anyway, to set this thing up, it's really simple. So you turn it on, let it go through its quick startup. It will tell you that the wireless module is connected. Then on your phone, there'll be a little red power light that comes on. That indicates that it's on, but nothing's connected. You open up Mimo. You click on up here for the connection, and it'll give you the 2 options, the smartphone adapter or the Bluetooth. So we're going to connect on Bluetooth. It's going to run through a little animation. It's not actually doing anything. It's just telling you that you need to, plug it in, power it on. And then the app instantaneously picks it up. It does this the first time you connect to it. It's pretty impressively quick. So you could click on connect. It will prompt you to join its Wi-Fi network. The first time you connect to it on the Osmo, it will ask you if you want to accept the connection. You just click yes, and then boom, it's connected. And then here we have the Osmo Pocket. Now there is a bit of lag, but it's almost undetectable. It's pretty quick. And there's me. I've been wanting to do a lot of tutorial videos, and I've been worried because I like to have sort of like stand in front of the camera and I want it to track me when I'm doing this, and I was going to have to get my wife, explain how ActiveTrack works and get my wife to do it before this came out. But now the fact that I have wireless control, it means I can stand in front of the camera, see myself on the phone, engage ActiveTrack, and away we go. So you can flip the camera here, there we go, and then we can draw a thing around and it should track me. There we go. That's and then it tracks my chin. It works very well. In fact, I'd say it works better than the GoPro wireless capabilities. It's pretty impressive. So that's the wireless module. This is the GoPro mount. Been wanting this for a while. There's lots of 3D printed options out there and available on Amazon things. This is the official one from DJI, and to be honest, it feels great. It looks okay, and it securely holds the... Actually, what you have to do first, I forgot about that. You remove the USB accessory, because this clips over the top of it, so you can't have any of the accessories plugged into this when you're using this. So it clips over the bit where you do that, and then you obviously latch it in, and it's secure, and it feels really secure as well. Take off the wireless module for now, but you're not moving that, which is great. Obviously you can't plug your phone into this and use your phone as a monitor. If you want to do that, there are now accessories out that you mount the phone on a tripod with a little sort of spring system, but it also has a holder coming off it that holds this, which I suggest you do, because despite what DJI say, and I've shown the videos where you just plug this into the phone and this holds the phone, I had an accident in Singapore and it dropped off because I had the phone mounted to a Joby Gorilla Pod, and there was nothing holding this. This was just held into the phone with this, because it feels secure, but it's misleading. And at one point it fell off and hit the concrete floor. I mean, I scuffed it slightly here. Didn't do any internal damage. It works absolutely fine. It is, as I said in my review, a very well built product. But it's annoying, and now it's slightly scuffed, and because it's a new product and I'm a bit of a tart, I like my products not to have scratches on them, so I'm a bit gutted about that. But the fact that we've got this now is really, really good, and we can plug this in. I've got a Gobi Gorilla Pod here. I've got a sort of multi-directional Gorilla Pod mount, and you just literally click that into there, and we are mounted to a tripod. The great thing about this particular mount I've got here is it can do different directions. Not that you need to do that with the gimbal, but it's pretty cool. So there we go, mounted to a GoPro. Sorry, mounted to a GoPro adapter, which is mounted to a Gorilla Pod, but you can mount that on a tripod as well, just as easy. So really, really pleased I've got this. It means now that I can vlog with it and have that wider field of view. So pleased with that. Anyway, so that's the mount. So I'm going to unclick that now, and I'm going to show the controller wheel, because this one, the controller wheel, really, really surprised me. I only got the controller wheel, I'll be honest. I only got the control wheel because it literally worked out like half the price if you bought the expansion pack. So I thought, oh, I'll give it a go. I can make a video on it, but I might not use it. I plugged it in for the first time on this, and I was really surprised by it. The scroll is really, really nice on this. I mean, you can feather touch it. So, and depending on how much you use the wheel, depends on the speed. So you can vary the speed of it, which is really, really nice. Really, really nice. And then you can obviously change the direction by flicking this little switch here, and then it will pan side to side, which is really, really good. The thing I really like is that you've now got quick access, because you've got these additional function buttons that give you quick access to flipping the camera around. So you can flip it again, and boom, it's going to find my face and track my face. It's brilliant, that. But the other thing is you can also change the different modes. So you can quickly flip it to FPV mode, or follow mode, or tilt lock, which again is really useful because I'm having to flip up on there and I don't always get it right. So having these additional buttons is actually far more useful than I thought it was. It really surprised me, this, and this is a really well built little control wheel, and it's quite ergonomic. So in the hand you can see it, even with the little screen you can see it. It's going to be really, really good. It adds functionality to it, and I like this a lot. So very, very usable. Really surprised by it as well. I honestly didn't think I would need it. I was probably very naive, but yes, very, very happy with this. Okay, so that was my unboxing and little review of the Osmo Pocket expansion kit accessories. I just wanted to give you my final thoughts before we finish the video. So the GoPro holder is great. I love that. It's well made. It really does clasp it. It's not going anywhere. So it means that you can attach it to a Gorilla Pod or selfie stick that's compatible with GoPros or any action camera that uses that kind of style mount, and you can vlog with it properly. The wireless module is really slick. It's very quick, it's easy to connect to, and it seems to have worked every time I've used it, which I'm really, really impressed with. In fact, I'd say it's far more slick than the GoPro Hero 7. My only bug with it is the fact that you need it in the first place. Now, almost all little cameras that come out these days have got built-in Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. I mean, this is an action camera from Evis. It's a 1080p action camera. It costs about 2,000 baht here, which is about 50 quid. And it has built-in Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. And an app for it on the App Store. And you can sort of stream the video from this to the phone for effectively 60 quid, or about 60 or 70 US dollars. Yet the £329 Osmo Pocket, you have to spend a further 50 quid to get that functionality. It seems to me, I'm befuddled by that. I don't know why DJI just didn't include it. It can't have brought the price point down that much. I mean, if they can bung that into a 50, 60 quid 1080p decent action camera, God knows why they can't build it into that. So it's a bit rubbish on their part. The big surprise was the control wheel. I really didn't think I was going to use it. The only reason I got the accessory expansion pack is you got such a discount. I thought it might be worth a try, and it might make for an interesting YouTube video, so I got it. But I, honestly, before I actually started using, didn't think I was going to use it. The fact that you can flip the camera with one touch on one of those buttons, and then the other function button on it does the different modes. It actually adds quite a lot of control to the Osmo Pocket that you don't need the phone for, and I was surprised by that. And the fact that you can sort of vary the scroll by how much you push or use the wheel, it's great, and it feels quite premium. The wheel's quite nice. It feels as good as one of the wheels on the drone controllers, so it's impressive. And I was very surprised by it, and I actually think I'm going to use it quite a lot. So yeah, really happy with that. Just to finish, so I've had the Osmo Pocket, as I said, for a month now. We had a firmware update just after Christmas, which gave us the ability to set 25 or 50 frames a second on the Pocket without having to connect the phone, which is great. We still don't have color profiles, which is really bugging me. We don't have story mode either, which doesn't bother me that much. Had DJI not made such a song and dance about it at launch, the fact that they showed this off, the fact that they sent this out to all these YouTubers who all banged on about the fact that you can you know, set a flat color profile and then color it yourself, was one of the main reasons I bought it. And I've been watching quite a few videos on the Osmo Pocket about this, and one guy articulated it much better than me. He said that when you get a new product, you have that anticipation, that excitement of taking it out of the box and playing with it, and you want to keep that. And when you get a DJI drone, if you don't buy it brand new, don't buy it the minute it comes out, i.e. when I got my Mavic Pro, I was excited, it was great. I got it out of the box and it worked perfectly, and it was such a beautiful drone. You get the Osmo Pocket out, and if you're like me and you've watched all these things, you've researched it and you know what you're buying, and then you discover it hasn't got half of what you think it was going to have, it's disappointing. And why do you do that with a new product? You do not want your customers to be disappointed by your product. Obviously, not everybody's going to like the product. I'm not saying that, but when you have a majority of people that is disappointed, that's not good. Especially people that you're targeting with this. You targeted all the YouTubers so that other YouTubers would watch them and go, oh, I want that. And yet you take away half the stuff that you gave them. That just doesn't make any bloody sense whatsoever. And it is annoying still that you can't color. We're a month down the line. You promised all this stuff. Where is it? And you don't give us release dates. There's still all these accessories, like there's none of your ND filters, although there's third-party ones available now. There's no charging case yet, and there's no selfie stick. All these things that you showed off in the video. I mean, I want the dog thing as well, but that's because my wife wants to attach it to my dog and get a dog's eye view. That's in the video as well, though there's no mention of it on their site. It's false advertising, and I stick to that. It's false advertising, and it's badly managed, and you should not create a sense of disappointment over a new product. People should be infused by it. You can't please everyone, but you shouldn't disappoint people en masses, which is what you seem to do a lot with when you release a new product, DJI. I think if you've never bought a new DJI product at launch, you won't know what I'm talking about, because, you know, by 3 or 4 months down the line, they're perfected. But I don't like this. I mean, DJI are not on their own in this. The other tech companies are doing this more and more, and it's becoming more and more the norm, and I don't like it. It bugs the hell out of me. But anyway, having said all of that, really happy with this set of accessories. It's improved the Osmo Pocket for me no end, so I'm pleased with them. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit subscribe. I'm going to be making another video very soon about why I'm keeping the Osmo Pocket and the GoPro Hero 7, because I'm fed up with all these people comparing them because they are not the same. But anyway, that video will be out soon. So for now, take care wherever you are, happy flying, and bye-bye.